Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. On September 29th, 2016, I made the 3 videos you're looking at on the screen. I've made them a playlist to put them in the description for those who have not seen them yet. The first 2 videos are about how the train wreck in Hoboken, New Jersey was staged, September 29th, 2016. The third video is from news later that same day. Lady Gaga, who's from the New York, New Jersey area, she was announced to be the Super Bowl halftime performer. And then also that same day, J.J. Watt of the NFL, the Houston Texans star, was announced out for the rest of the year. And of course, the Super Bowl this year is in Houston where he plays. Well, realizing the news about the train wreck and then the big NFL news that day, it made me take a closer look at the last Hoboken train station wreck of May 8th, 2011. After that train wreck, the next Super Bowl would be won by the New York Giants, who play in New Jersey, not too far from the train station. And I want to show you what I discovered in regards to doing this research. So check this out. That Super Bowl that year, after the train wreck in Hoboken, the same place it just happened, the Super Bowl that was played was Super Bowl 46 in Lucas Oil Stadium, and it was won by the New York Giants over the New England Patriots, the second time Eli Manning defeated the Patriots in the Super Bowl. He was playing in Lucas Oil Stadium where his big brother was from. And think about how his big brother played in Super Bowl 48 in MetLife Stadium where Eli Manning plays. And think about how the Saints got their first ever Super Bowl win over Peyton Manning and the Colts when the Saints were known as the Aints all the year that Archie Manning was the quarterback for them. The NFL is scripted, news is scripted, the madmen, the psychopathic bankers who rule over us, who control pro sports, who control media, who control government, they truly stage propaganda by the numbers and their riddles and tributes to other things to come, even sports championships. If you think that is crazy, go to my video from October of 2015, a year ago, showing how the Los Angeles freeway accident story that was so bizarre that supposedly catapulted a body up onto Denver Street in Los Angeles, or Colorado Street, excuse me. Supposedly last year in October, freeway accident outside of LA, a body flew from a vehicle in a single car accident, supposedly flew out his back windshield and landed on Colorado Street. And I showed how that story was coded propaganda for the Denver Broncos, and it pointed to the Broncos being in the upcoming Super Bowl. And from there I documented more stories and said, yeah, your Super Bowl, it's going to be Broncos, it's going to be Broncos-Panthers, Von Miller's going to be the MVP, there's going to be a Black Panthers tribute. I figured out all this from just looking at the propaganda news and what was going on in sports. So anyway, the last time a train wreck happened, the Giants went on to win the Super Bowl. And you know what else happened this same season? It was the same season that the last time the Hall of Fame game was canceled. This year, the Hall of Fame game was also canceled. That's only happened 2 times in history, the last time the Giants won the Super Bowl as well. So anyway, the Colts hosted the Super Bowl that year. It was on February 5th. This year, the Super Bowl will be February 5th, 2017. And I've been talking about how a lot lines up for the Colts to appear in this Super Bowl in Houston. The train wreck that happened in 2011, it happened on the date May 8th, 2011 at 8:30 in the morning. Football equals 83. May 8th, Freemasonry, 5/8. The greatest game ever played was between the Colts and the Giants in the year 58. 58 years later is this year, 2016. So anyhow, from the date of that wreck to the date of the Super Bowl that year was 39 weeks exactly. And here's what's up with that. Indianapolis is on the 39th parallel north. New York won the Super Bowl there, and it was played on a date with 39 numerology, 2 plus 5, 7. Plus 20, 37. Wait a minute, that math's not right. Let's do this again. 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 20, 27, plus 12, 39. 39. 39 numerology on the 39th parallel. New York in gematria equals 39. So does NY. So does Empire for Empire State. The date of establishment for New York, July 26, 1788. Date with 39 numerology. The New York Giants won Super Bowl 46 that year, NYG. Notice that the coordinates of Lucas Oil Stadium are also the 86th meridian. The 86th meridian. And it's named after an oil company. This year, the Colonial Pipeline broke on September 9th that runs from Houston to New York. I did a video showing how this story was very much like the Gold King Mine River disaster of Colorado last year in August, on August 5th. 8/5, 5/8 for this train wreck. Freemasonry 58. Anyhow, Gold King Mine last year, Colonial Pipeline this year in Alabama, who won the college national championship this year. The pipeline leak began the day after the river turned red in Russia, where the headlines were that the river turned to crimson tide, where Alabama is, the college football team. Won number 16 and 16. 2016, their 16th college championship. Anyway, notice the gematria of Colonial Pipeline. 86, this is what began to leak this year in Alabama on 9/9. Pipeline, the big way, also sums to 86. Colonial Pipeline, the big way, sums to 167, the 39th prime, 39, 86, coordinates of Indianapolis. This year's Super Bowl logo looks like a horseshoe, just like what the Colts have on the side of their helmet. Anyway, Eli Manning, who plays for the New York Giants, he's in his 13th season. We just saw LeBron win in his 13th season. Eli Manning, Andrew Luck, the two highest paid players in the NFL right now. Greatest game ever played is the name of the championship between the Colts and Giants in 58. That's its nickname, having gematria of 99. When you write out 13, it sums to 99. 39 divisible by the number 13. 39 divided by 13 is 3. You see what I'm seeing here? You know, the only reason I know to look for these things is because I've been documenting it for the 3 years that I've been studying this. And I've seen how much in history these types of things have been done. So let's go back to this article now. Christie's train wreck. Christie's train wreck. And hold on, before we go to this, one more point about number 99. Greatest game ever played, 99, 1399. On the same day as this recent train wreck in Hoboken, September 29th, 2016, that's the day that number 99, J.J. Watt, went out for the season for the Houston Texans, who are hosting the Super Bowl. Houston Texans equals 51, just like conspiracy, it'll be Super Bowl 51. The name McAdoo equals 51, the coach of the Giants. He was hired on a date with 51 numerology for the season of Super Bowl 51. This article here, Christie's train wreck, it was written August 24th, 2014, a date with 46 numerology, as well as a date with 66 numerology. NFL and Jewish gematria equals 66, season of the first Super Bowl. Anyhow, the article is about, let's just read it. After stranding thousands of riders attempting to get to and from February's Super Bowl at the Meadowlands, New Jersey Transit Brass hired a law firm to investigate its horrendous botch. So this has to do with traffic after the Super Bowl, football related. And the article is called Christie's Train Wreck. I want you to notice that it says there was a 144-page report. 144-page. Again, from the anniversary of this train wreck, May 8th, 2011, to the date of September 29th, from the anniversary date to September 29th is 144 days. Number for time, number that they code in their propaganda again and again. When you write out 44 as a word, it sums to 144. This year's Super Bowl will be on a date with 44 numerology. February 5th, 2017, 2 plus 5 plus 20 plus 17. In the movie Oblivion, it talks about the Super Bowl in 2017, And Tom Cruise, who's wearing a Yankees cap, is standing in the middle of MetLife Stadium. Yankees, Giants Stadium, New York, 2017 Super Bowl, Oblivion equals 44 in Gematria. So anyway, 144-page report. This is after the Super Bowl 48 that Peyton Manning was in. Think about how Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl last year and retired at age 39. New York 39. Eli Manning. The last time Peyton won a Super Bowl, Eli Manning won the Super Bowl the year after. This headline, Christie's train wreck in Gematria, sums to 97. This is the 97th season of the NFL. Eli Manning began the season with 97 career wins. He earned his 98th in the first game. Eli Manning equals 98. The season began on September 8th. Tom Brady also equals 98, just in case somehow it ends up being Giants and Patriots again, also possible. So far this NFL season, home teams week 1 went 7-9, weeks 2 and 3 they went 9-7 both weeks. 97th season. First game of the season was won by the Broncos, who won the Super Bowl in 97. All night, Thursday night football, first game of the season, which I said the Broncos would win by the numbers. All night, the camera on that 97 banner, because it's the 97th season, and they coded it into this article written years ago. And what I've been saying since February this year is there's a lot of narratives out there that show a potential Giants and Colts Super Bowl, if I'm reading these lines right. The date of this article, August 24th, is also the day that leaves 129 days left in the year. From the day of the train wreck that just happened, September 29th, 2016, to upcoming Super Bowl 51, 129 days. 129 days. America equals 129. Andrew Luck's birthday is 12/9. Played his high school ball in Houston. The Colts could make it to the Super Bowl with a 9-7 regular season record in the division they play in. And that might very well happen. Andrew Luck, every season that he's been healthy, has gone 11-5. This year they might go 9-7 and make it to the Super Bowl. Andrew Luck's name also has all this Gematria coding hooking up with NFL and football. If you haven't seen my prior videos, you know, we talked about how New York equals 39, Indianapolis on the 39th parallel, NRG equals 39, the name of the stadium hosting Super Bowl 51. Construction began March 9th, 3-9. Andrew Luck played his high school ball in Houston because his father, Oliver Luck, played for the Houston Oilers. Oliver Luck, the small way, 47. Luck, the big way, 47. This will be the Super Bowl 51, but the 47th Super Bowl of the modern era. Andrew Luck equals 112. Houston equals 112. Horseshoe equals 112. Peyton Manning had 112 touchdown passes to Marvin Harrison, something that they brought up earlier this season. NFL is scripted to the point, to the stat line, to the hash mark. It's a big theater show. So anyway, down in the description, I'll link these videos. I hope I explained everything clearly enough. Your mainstream media contrives propaganda by the numbers. They truly are often riddles for propaganda to come and sometimes sports games to come. And I can only report on what I'm aware of, what I'm following. I've been talking about all the riddles laid with news stories in the NFL. It's something that I have more experience in, so these riddles, when they're left and I catch them, they're easier to pick up on. All right, Truth Seeker, I think we covered it all. Again, down in the description, I will link this playlist, videos you need to see, and the How to Gematria video, so you can learn how to decode as I do. Until